In this short video, I'm going to demonstrate how you can connect ProtoTwin to an Allen Bradley CompactLogix PLC for emulation, controls testing, or virtual commissioning. The machine will be controlling as a simple pallet layer former. There are 3 inputs, consisting of 3 sensors, and 2 outputs used to control the conveyor motor and pusher. Let's get started. We'll first create a new project in Studio 5000 Logix Designer, and we'll set the project path by going to Communications and Who Active. Select the desired PLC on the network and click Set Project Path. Next, we'll create the main routine for our program. The logic is simple. We accumulate a slug of loads by switching on the conveyor motor whenever the in-sensor or out-sensor are blocked. We just drag out the contacts for our sensors and a coil to write the conveyor's motor state. We can now specify the tags for the contacts and coil. I haven't defined any tags yet, so I'll just enter some appropriate names. Okay, we can now define the tags. We can leave all the properties to default. Note that our tags are created local to the program. ProtoTwin can read and write both local and global tags. Next, we'll drag out a new rung, onto which we'll build up the logic for the pusher. Start by adding a contact for the end sensor and enter an appropriate name. We need to delay moving the pusher back to its initial position after the end sensor is cleared, so drag out a timer off delay and enter a name for the timer. Now, drag out a coil for actuating the pusher. The pusher will be actuated as soon as the end sensor is blocked and return to its initial position 1 second after the end sensor has been cleared. Okay, let's just go ahead and define the remaining tags. Again, leave all the properties to the default values. Enter a value of 1000 milliseconds as the preset time. And that's all there is to it. Save the project. Select Communications, and then Download to download the project to the controller. The download will take a few seconds to complete. Once complete, be sure to change the controller back to Run mode. Okay, the program is now running on the controller. Let's switch over to ProtoTwin, where we will connect to the controller using the Ethernet IP protocol. The CAD for this model was created in Onshape and imported directly into ProtoTwin. I've already added components to the various parts of the model. If I switch to the script editor, you'll see that there are no scripts. The model will be controlled entirely by the PLC. Start by opening the I/O browser and click the button to add a new tag server. Switch to the Discovery tab and select the appropriate PLC on your network. Review the configuration properties and click Save. The PLC is now listed under Tag Servers. Select the server and then click the button to import all the tags from the PLC. We'll bind these tags to the various signals in the model. Hold the Control key and click the button to the left of each tag to quickly create the bindings. Switch to the Bindings tab. You'll see all the bindings that were just created. The final step is to select the signal which is to be bound to each tag. You select the signals by first specifying the entity, then a component attached to that entity, and finally, a property of that component. Repeat this step for all the bindings. Note that entities are highlighted in the viewport as we hover over them. You can use this to easily identify the correct entity. All right, we're done. If you play the model, ProtoTwin will automatically connect to the PLC. You can monitor the values of all the bound tags in the I/O browser. ProtoTwin exchanges data with the PLC according to the scan rate, which can be changed at any time through the server configuration. We use a 50 millisecond scan rate by default, but you can set this as low as 0, which will cause ProtoTwin to read and write to the PLC as quickly as possible. ProtoTwin is able to achieve latencies as low as 1 to 2 milliseconds, enabling emulation of fast-moving machinery with precise positioning. You can connect to most Rockwell Automation Allen Bradley PLCs, including all ControlLogix, CompactLogix, MicroLogix, and Micro 800 series PLCs using the Ethernet IP protocol. As you've seen, the process is quick and simple. Visit prototwin.com to get started today.